Hey guys, it's Florida Aquaman. I got another one for you guys today. We're out in Central Florida and we are getting ready to do some duck hunting. Man, like we in the jungle out here.
Heck yeah.
Look at that. We're all set up. We got all our decoys out there. We just got to kind of wait for the sun to come up now.
I wouldn't touch it. I don't think it ever dries.
Does it really not?
Yeah.
I think I put way too much on, dude.
I mean, you're looking pretty legit.
I'm looking pretty green.
All right, guys, it's game on now. Don't move. Let him come in. That's too far.
Too far? Okay, I'm coming. Let him land.
Where?
He's out in the distance. He's shooting at everything. Right there. Yeah.
That's when we're talking to y'all.
You gotta see this gator's been sitting by us this whole time.
Look at this gator. He's huge.
He's right there.
He's like a popsicle.
No, don't mess with him.
Woo!
Jump boy. What you touching?
Ooh. Duck hunting at its finest.
Now, shoot him. Shoot him.
We got 2, 3. We got 3.
There's a duck right there I just shot.
There's a duck right there. Here we go.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
Oh yeah!
Shot.
Yeah!
Yes, nice shot, bro. Good deal. First duck.
Hey, that was a beautiful shot, man. He came up, he laid up for you. Bro,
That's cool.
that was
I'm
nice.
happy now. You can see we got all our decoys out here. We got some other hunters that are sitting. You can kind of see in the distance right there. You can barely see them, they're so covered up. They look like an island, but it's not an island. If you look, that is a boat. I mean, look at that. That's pretty camouflage right there, if you tell me, huh?
He's looking at you like, what's up, bro? Yeah, that's a coot. Shoot him. You got him on that third shot. I think. Is he still? Oh, no, he's down. He's down. Good job, Ben. All right, Benny, you're going to grab him first, right? Right there, right there, right there. Yeah, baby. That's a drink.
Well done.
I told you that was a duck.
Yeah, you're right. We got one here. Get that other one down there. cover of the boat. So you got light bars up front. And this is just what, 2-inch PVC? And then you got it drilled out.
If I had to do it again, I'd do 3-inch.
3-inch, bunch of palm fronds, painted camo. These are the shells I was using that I could find. And then this is a mud motor kit that he picked up, put it together. Air cooled. The muffler fell off while we were hunting.
Didn't run real good after that.
Yeah. Little cheap trailer, little budget rig, cheap shotguns, under 200. Pretty cool. How big's this boat? What, 14, 16?
It's a tracker topper 14.
Yeah, it's a 14-foot tracker boat. So, fit all our stuff in there.
Barely, but we
Yeah.
did it.
I shot a couple coots. 'Cause Mike loves coots. They're his favorite.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out, yeah. I think I overdid it with the face paint, but and it doesn't dry. So we're gonna head back to the house and we're gonna get this duck all cleaned up. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we made it back to the house. I got all the face paint cleaned off. I think I went a little overboard with it, you know. He busted it out first thing in the morning. I was a little gung-ho, and I was like, yeah, I got to do it. So good old time. So what I'm gonna do? I talked to a couple people. I've never cleaned a duck in my life before. Now thinking about it, I don't think I've ever cleaned a bird. Cleaned a ton of fish. So what I was told is what you want to do is there's breast meat right here. I was told pick all these feathers, get yourself a bag, so that way you can put it all in there. Because he said it makes a mess. So that's what I'm going to do. Picking all these feathers off. And I was told to leave the skin because the skin has a lot of flavor on these. So see, I'm just taking a handful of feathers, throw them in this bag, and it's not too windy, so they're not going everywhere. Definitely probably going to be more duck hunting in the future. I had a blast. It was a really, really fun time. Never done it before. And I will say I'm a little hooked on it now. No doubt about that. So I will say when we went hunting, I don't think we were in the right spot because they were shooting a lot. We had a few ducks that flew in. We didn't miss that many. Like the ones that we had a decent shot at, we actually got. But I think we did pretty good for what we saw. You know, we only seen a couple ducks that were shootable and we knocked them out. So I think we would have did a lot better if we were maybe in a different spot. We kind of parked in like kind of the back waters, and it seemed like the ducks were flying more in open water. So I think we would have did a lot better. It seemed like the guys that were doing that got a lot more ducks, and we didn't do any scouting or anything like that. And my buddy Mike has only duck hunted for about, I think he started at Christmas, so it's been about a couple weeks he's been doing it. So he's not super experienced, and he just set up that boat, so we kind of figured it out together. Saying with shooting them, it's kind of instinctual shooting, which is really interesting because that's what I'm used to. I do a little bit of bow fishing, and you know, when I normally shoot, I don't really aim, and it's kind of like that when you're shooting the shotgun. You know, you just see the bird fly by and you point in the direction and shoot. So it's not like you're looking down the sights. So I kind of picked up on it pretty quick. I don't know if it just correlates. What I've heard is you either got it or you don't with duck hunting. Like some people pick it up very quick with the aiming and the shooting and stuff, because you do have to shoot a little bit in front of the duck because they're moving. So that's what I was told, and I picked it up pretty quick, surprisingly. So you can see I got that breast meat pretty cleaned up. I still got some hairs on there, but I don't think we're gonna get much better. I got my fillet knife that I use for fish. So what I was told is go right here. That bone right there. I'm just going to take my time because I've never done one of these and I don't really know the anatomy of them. So it looks like there's some meat there too. Okay. Hopefully I'm doing this right. You guys will let me know if I'm not in the comments, right? Like I said, I'm going to leave the skin on. Just like that. This looks like the breast meat right there. Check that out. Nice little breast meat right there. Alright, we got that breast meat out. Let's check that out. We're going to take that to the kitchen and we're going to get it all cooked up special way, so stay tuned for this, okay? Alright, so I got my duck. What I'm going to do is add a little bit of water in it and some ice to cool it down and let it sit in the fridge. And I was told that this helps kind of get a little bit of the blood out. You can drain it, let it sit, and it'll pull the blood out, make the meat a lot better. So let's do that. Throw it in the fridge. Check that out. So I let it soak in the fridge overnight in a little bit of water. And you can see it's a lot less bloodier. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to dry it on this paper towel, get a little bit of the blood out. But you can see how much better it looks. You can see that meat looks way better. Give it a quick pat. Check that out. Okay, so I got my duck. I got most of the blood out of it, and how I'm going to cook it is I'm going to make a whiskey honey sauce. And I got a cast iron behind me, so we're going to get this all prepared up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of this blood out of this duck. So I'm just going to get a paper towel, but it's a lot better than it looked before. There's still a little bit of blood, but not much. I'm just going to pat it dry here. But it's looking pretty good. Put that off to the side. I got a little bit of garlic here. I'm going to throw in the pan. We'll get our burner on here. And I just got a cast iron. And now with duck, you want to put it on while the pan is heating up cold, because you want that fat to come out of that skin. Just like that. There's our duck. There's our beautiful duck right there. We're just going to throw that right in there and let the pan heat up. So while that's heating up, I'm going to put a little bit of butter in my pan. A little bit of butter. And then I'm going to add all this garlic and onion in there. Check that out. I'm going to put all that in there. Off to the side there. Let that all heat up. Let it do its thing. Put that in the corner. So I'm going to put on it. But I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Keep it real basic. A little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. Now you guys got to check this out, okay? I got my duck cooking. I got my parsley. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of butter. Smells delicious. All right, check the back side of that duck, make sure, okay? Doing its thing. And we got the fat of the duck coming off a little bit. kind of making a little bit of sauce in this pan. All right, while it's doing that, I'm getting the good stuff, okay? I got my whiskey here, your favorite one. We're just gonna add a little bit in there. See that cast iron top. And maybe more than a little bit, you know? Add some of that whiskey, a little bit of flavor. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of honey. Just like that. Give it some sweetness. Now I'm just kind of making a little bit of a glaze. Now we'll just put it right over our rice like that. Check that out. Okay. Take a little bit of that sauce and put it on there. A little bit of that glaze. Put a little bit of that glaze on there. A little bit of that caramelized. Just like that. Nothing crazy. Let's see how it is. Whiskey glazed duck. Check that out. All right, man, I'm excited for this one. We're gonna see how this turned out. I had to do it right because this was my first duck, so you know, we gotta see how this turned out. Let's see. See how the skin tastes. It's good. A little bit of redness in there, medium rare. Oh man, that's phenomenal. I'd definitely shoot some more of these. Hey, I'm gonna finish up this nice meal. This duck is delicious. I'm definitely hooked on duck hunting. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna keep the videos coming out. Every Friday I'm gonna have a new video. I'm gonna post them around 4 p.m. is the plan, and I might do a midweek video depending on how the week is going. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed so you can see some videos in the future. If you guys could hype this video up, that really helps me out. Comment, let me know what you guys thought. And like always, this is Florida Aquaman, and I'm out. Till next time.